It's a fact. Businesses that clarify their message and build a sales funnel are the ones that thrive in the marketplace. At the Story Brand Marketing Livestream, you'll get both done in 48 hours and get real-time coaching in an online breakout room to make sure you're getting it right. That's right. Do that in 48 hours. That's the beauty and the magic of this workshop, is that you would not ever stop what you're doing to take 2 days to clarify your message and build all the pieces you need for a sales funnel. You just wouldn't do it. So that's why you have to sign up for the Story Brand Marketing Livestream on September 20th and 21st. You're going to get coaching and feedback on your message from Story Brand experts like moi. You're going to create the only 7 messages you need to grow revenue for your business. You're going to get access to live sessions with the Don Miller and the Dr. JJ Peterson. You're going to clarify your marketing in just 48 hours and know you're doing it right. You get to do it all from the comfort of your office or your living room. So go to live.mitchalverson.com and register for the Story Brand Live Marketing Workshop on September 20th and 21st. Go do it now, or you're going to pick the wrong line at Chick-fil-A. You're listening to the Daily Business Podcast with your business coach, Mitch Alverson. This is the place for daily coaching, because when you have a coach, you get better results. Hey guys, Mitch here. Hey, so we are at the end of the Donald Miller book, Business Made Simple. And if you're, for whatever reason, maybe, who knows, you're just joining us now, go get this book. Go to Amazon and grab the book, Business Made Simple by Donald Miller. That way you can go all the way back down to episode 1 or 2 and start going through the book with me through the podcast episodes. We've gone through every single entry. There's 60 days of entries that you can go through to really get a good grasp on business. So, we go over leadership, we go over sales, marketing, execution, management, personal productivity, and a lot more in the 60 days. And I think that if you were to take the challenge of getting the book and going through the 60 entries, I think on the other side of that, you would have a really good perspective on yourself and on business. And today we're talking about, and it really fits the theme of celebrating your team's victories. And so, great job if you've been following along, because we're celebrating today. We're getting through 60 entries. We're getting through the book, Business Made Simple by Don Miller. And that's what we're doing today, is we're going to celebrate. But the 60th entry is about celebrating your team's victories. And so many times, I know I'm guilty of this, I will have something great happen. I'll either, win a project or finish a project, or just, do something for my own business that is a big, milestone. And I don't celebrate it because I'm working hard. I'm on to the next thing, and I don't stop to celebrate. And so that is, many competitive type people, driven people, they won't see, the immediate need to actually slow down and do that. But the problem is, especially if you're leading teams, not everybody on your team is like that, right? And so it's important that that we stop and we affirm the transformation in our people and call out the good things that we saw them do. And so that is such a big deal, and I love what Don does in the book. He gives us some examples of some of our favorite movies. Yoda and Obi-Wan both come back to give Luke their approval. And in The King's Speech, Lionel, what a great movie. If you haven't seen that movie, go check it out. It was on Netflix, and I know it was on Amazon Prime, but go watch The King's Speech. So good. In the end, he comes back to King George, and he just lets him know that he is a great king. And then Mr. Miyagi, right, affirming Daniel that he is indeed a champion in The Karate Kid. So celebrating an individual's win is how we let them know they've changed, that they've become more competent, more capable. Celebrating wins is a critical and necessary routine if we want to develop our people. So, how do we do that? We have to notice them first. We notice them. We have to memorialize them. That's the second thing. And we have to acknowledge those who were responsible for the big win. So if you'll do those three things, when you or your team wins, then I think that you're going to see a big payback for that. Now, I think it's important too that we don't celebrate every single thing, because then, if we're celebrating all the time, first of all, we're not getting work done. And second of all, it starts to be kind of, I guess, rote or routine, and it's not such a big deal when we do celebrate. So here's your simple tip of the day. Number 60, the last entry from the book Business Made Simple. Celebrate wins by noticing them, memorializing them, and acknowledging those responsible, and you will increase morale and drive performance. Go make it a great day.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What daily planner are you using?
Well, let me tell you what I'm using. The Full Focus Planner. Let me tell you why I love the Full Focus Planner. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, I buy it on a subscription. It shows up every single quarter. So actually it shows up a little before the quarter starts. So I'll have time to get in there and start breaking things down and get it set up. Now, that might sound like work, but let me tell you something. That is another part of it that I love. This planner is sort of what I call analog. It's not digital, okay? Now, I love that. And if you don't like that, if you're like totally online, totally digital, I've got to have everything synced up in my 17 calendars, then it's not for you. Maybe it's not your planner. But I love it. Let me tell you why. I get to open it up. I get to write down. I get to basically look ahead to the quarter that's coming up. And it forces me to plan, forces me to think, forces me to look at goals. That's today I was going over my quarterly goals that come from my annual goals. Now, let me tell you this. Prior to the Full Focus Planner, I didn't have annual goals, but I have them now. And that means I have quarterly goals. And that means I have a big 3 that I work on each day. And that means I'm never, ever lost as to what to do. It also means I'm working on the right stuff. So if you struggle with any of that stuff, maybe you should buy a Full Focus Planner. The link is in the show notes. Let me tell you something else. If you go to Full Focus Planner without using my link, you are going to pick the lane at Chick-fil-A that goes the slowest. Understand that's what's going to happen. So don't even think about it. Get the Full Focus Planner and use my link to get it. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson. If you got time, please subscribe to the podcast and consider rating and reviewing the show. That way, other people will find us. By the way, I really love to hear from you guys, so please email me at mitch@thebizmade the letter B, the number 3, advisors.org with your feedback or questions. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson.